It's always weird waiting
for live. Yeah. When you're the one doing it, you can see it say live. I have StreamYard for another week or two. Welcome in, Robin with Garden State So-and-so. Carol with Broke but Bountifully Blessed. I always have to say that slow. Simply Jan Homestead, the Reluctant Vicany. Welcome in. Lori with It All Adds Up. Grace NYC. It's the Marshmallow Man. Welcome in.
I was like, where are you seeing all these names? And it was selected on private. I'm like, oh, there they are.
Yeah. Yeah. So Heather and I were asked, actually, if he could come on and be a guest so he could talk about some things that have changed with YouTube. So if you are in this chat and you can hear the sound of my voice, no matter which chat you're in, if you would share this out on your community tab so we can get some more folks in here, because there are other people that want to learn things about YouTube. So this is a good place. If you have questions, I would ask that you put them in all caps. I will bring the question up and leave it on the screen until he answers your question. If I have missed your question, please type it again. You are welcome to put all caps for the questions. That way we make sure that we get them all. But we'll let him present his idea, and you can put your questions up as you go. Welcome in, Pete.
Yep.
Well, I had somebody.
Thank you, Ann, for the gift. I will be making a friend mail. Hello, Linda, Pat Evans.
I had somebody say,
"Hey, are your ears burning? We were talking about you. Are you scared? Are you scared now, Ed?" All right, so we'll let Charles start to present his ideas that he has, or his his YouTube things that are new on YouTube. So please share this out on your community tab for us.
And don't forget your pen and paper.
Yeah, I got my pen and paper right here.
Well, somebody emailed me and asked me, when are you and Gail going to do your YouTube help thing again? Nice. Well, I don't know.
They were referring to that. Oh, they were referring to that. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I'm like, well, maybe I'll just ask Gail, see what she's.
Yeah, that's great. We're always trying to come up with ideas for Wednesday, but also for Friday. And then Fridays I do every other week. 1 week is Linda, 1 week is Heather, and that way it gives them a break, and I have one or the other, and you never know who I'm going to have on. So anyway. So what's new with YouTube?
Well, they're always changing stuff. And since I'm on the beta, I signed up for beta a long time ago, which I probably shouldn't have, but I get to test out things before everybody else does, or see what they have coming. Because there's a pre-release of their terms of service and stuff that I get to see, but I can't say nothing about it until they release it. But it kind of helps when I start getting in trouble and stuff.
Right. And you can look into it and figure out how it's going to work and stuff like that before you talk about it.
Yeah. Now they keep changing the way their algorithm works with new videos and stuff, trying to determine the best way to get people that are going to watch it, because the more people that watch your video, the more money they get.
Yeah.
So that's their idea. They don't really care about you. They just want to make sure that your videos are getting a lot of views so they make money.
Yeah.
So this latest thing that they're doing is it's probably easier if I bring it up on and show you. Let me share page real quick. Right there, and this will be my latest video here. There's actually a couple things that they've changed, but one major one that gets you noticed a lot more.
Okay, I'm trying to figure. Oh, here we go.
Okay, let me find here. Yeah, if you scroll down, where's it at? And a lot of times I'll just keep it entertainment to protect myself. But this here is toward the bottom of your video description and all that when you first make a video. Now they have multiple categories now. It used to be, just leave it entertainment. That'd be because it wasn't involved in a search. But now this is one of the criterias of the algorithm. It looks for the category. So if people are looking at, educational videos and you have a how-to video, you would want to do educational or education. And then they have a sub one down here, like how to. And then you can write down in here, what you want and all that. But the main thing is to select your category. Say you're doing kind of news and politics, which you can if you want, but I wouldn't suggest it.
No, I think that's going to get you flagged personally.
Depends how
you should know, because you used to do that kind of content.
Yeah. And like if there's all kinds of stuff in here, and they're supposed to be updating this to where like educational stuff will have gardening and things like that in it. That's supposed to be coming. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, I would love for gardening. Yeah, I'm thinking I have been using the how-to, like if I'm saying how to compost or how to amend this bed or whatever. And I've also been changing my title to say how to da 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 da.
Yeah, if you use the hashtag how to, that
so
helps
is
too.
the category to help them send it out better, or is it to? I've heard something about it pays you at a different rate according to what category you've picked.
Well, there are some things that they will not advertise. Hate to say it, but I was told personally from a supervisor, they will not advertise religion. So if you bring up religion or anything in your videos, no advertising.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I moved my Prepping Your Soul over to its own channel, because it was actually hurting the rest of the channel because they wouldn't advertise. And I've been told multiple times, "Oh, don't say God bless at the end of your videos." And I'm said that's what I normally would say anyway.
I didn't know that. I heard that, but I didn't know that.
Yeah. And
I do talk about it on my ministry channel.
Yeah.
But not so much on here. Occasionally, I do have my end of my video. I say, "Have a great day, be blessed, do something kind."
Yeah.
So I do say, "Be blessed."
Yeah.
But other than that, all my devotionals are over there, and they can advertise it or not advertise it. I really don't care.
Yeah. And here's another thing up here.
It's just to raise money for the ministry. That's all.
You see this right here? Altered content. This is a new thing that's it's getting ground now because of AI making videos and things like that. They are cutting down on the use of AI. And if AI is used in the video, you have to say it. Now, normally I don't check yes or no because it's not mandatory yet. Eventually it's going to be mandatory that you click this. Now, I know a few channels that have used AI in their videos. be it a small section, whatever the case may be. If they use that, they have to put yes. If they are found not to have that checked, their channel can be removed.
Hi, Arc Wildman.
So I have a question.
So for now, you suggest not to fill that out at all until they make you, right?
Well, no. If you're definitely using AI in your videos, be it music to thumbnails to just a little character in the side somewhere dancing or whatnot, then check it, because if not, they can take your channel for that.
So if you're looking up like photos to like add, your words or whatever into it, and you're just using a photo type thing from like Canva.
Hey, Taz.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Oh, not too bad.
Yes.
Not so much if you're just adding things, but if you alter another image, like sometimes I'll ask AI to make Trump be a farmer or something, and they'll put a hat on him and everything, and that's still using AI.
Okay, so if it was like
for the little intros for Canva, or adding like Video Guru has little cartoons and GIFs, so I should be checking yes to all on my videos.
Well, if it's AI that were generated, if it's and that's the thing. Do you know if it's a human that did it, or do you know if it's AI that did it?
How do I know the difference?
That's basically it's your job to figure that out.
So it's better just to say yes.
In some cases, yeah. If you're not sure,
if it was you, would you just say yes if you weren't sure? Because I mean, you're smart and you know these things, but
well,
I'm not that smart, and I would rather check yes and get in trouble. I mean, I don't want to be in trouble. I don't want to be in trouble. Literally.
Yeah. If I'm live,
I've been saying no because I thought, no, I'm not choosing to use any AI, but yeah, I am using some things that use AI, I guess, not on purpose, but
yeah, and it all depends how they determine if it's AI, because
Hi, Robin.
There's many programs out there that will help you create a thumbnail. Is that considered AI, or is it considered a program?
Yeah, well,
the program can be considered AI.
To make thumbnails on Canva.
Yeah.
And I use Fonto. I use Pixabay. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think they need a maybe.
Be careful.
Yes, no, or maybe.
Well, that's what I figure. Not checking it is kind of maybe. But eventually it's going to be a thing, and that's what I guess
it would be bad to be punished for something you weren't sure of, but maybe that's the thing. We shouldn't be putting things that we don't know what they are in our video, I guess.
And that's how I learn not to get help from people sometimes, because I made when I started a gaming channel and it got real popular, and somebody said, "Hey, can I make you an intro?" And I said, "Oh, cool. That sounds like that's fun. Sure." Right. Back then, you didn't get no strikes. You didn't get no warnings. You just lost your channel.
We're live Friday.
And that's what happened. I went and lost my channel that had 86,000 subscribers.
Wow.
And after that, if I'm going to make an intro, I make it myself. Thumbnails, the whole shebang, I just do it all by myself.
Wow. So they're getting a little bit stricter.
Oh no, it's a lot less lenient than it used to be, because now you get a warning and then you get 3 strikes. But there are some cases
No,
that
this is live.
will actually terminate your channel completely. It all depends on the factors and everything. What was said and what was interpreted of a report or something like that. That's why it's, yeah, you just have to be careful.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now, what else is new on YouTube?
Let's see. I think there was change of terms or something. Oh, upcoming warnings and stuff. And this was March. Update to illegal or regulated goods of service policy. And this is mostly talking about gambling and stuff. So you kind of have to be careful about your giveaways and stuff. Saying it's strictly giveaway. You're not, you're not gambling to get a better prize or something like that, because that can be interpreted as gambling.
Ooh, I know somebody who does giveaways that way.
So you really have to be careful. And it does say, well, I thought it was a later time, but now it's actually, let me see if I can find it. Oh, actually it came in effect March 19th.
Okay.
And online gaming sites is another one. And according to them, there's a new and improved ad stabilization thing. So many of you guys probably already seen that sometimes in lives, all of a sudden, poof, here comes an ad right in the middle of a conversation and stuff. That's them working on the system. And you're supposed to be able to go in and put when you want those ads and everything. I usually put my ads at the beginning. That way, I play an intro first, and I make sure the intro's over a minute long. That way, if anybody comes in and has to watch an ad,
they don't miss anything.
You're missing the intro.
Yeah.
And
that makes sense.
And then when the actual live starts, they don't go behind. Right. But YouTube and all their glory and everything still puts in ads in the middle of live sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed in a few different people, because I am not monetized yet. And a few different people have told me that they're seeing ads in my videos already. Is that?
Oh yeah. That's been a while.
So you go gaining momentum. They'll do it. Sometimes they'll even just do it because your video's doing well, or they just want to. I mean, they can start doing it whenever they want. I was excited when they did it. Other people are like, "I'm so mad, I'm not getting paid." I'm like, I'm excited. That means I'm worthy of an ad. Hey, look, I'm worthy of an ad.
Well, that's that 8-minute rule.
Yeah.
If you do a video over 8 minutes, that's when they can add the first ad. If you go below that, then chances are there won't be an ad in it, except for the little flashy ones on the side and below. These are mainly the non-skippable ones.
Yeah. I did have one question I got from, I believe it was Tina, Laughing the Piedmont, I think asked this question. Is there a reason we should post our videos 3 days ahead? And she also went into private versus scheduled. Does it have to be does it help promote your video more? And just all in that basic subject matter right there. What do you got on that one?
It all depends. It's when you upload, your default should be unlisted. That way it registers. If you put it private, YouTube is not the best at recognizing when you take it off of private.
Right.
So it thinks that video is still private, even though people come to your channel can, oh, there's a video, and they can watch it and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Chances are
it doesn't promote it.
They don't promote it.
Put a notification out on it, right?
Now, if you put it unlisted, as soon as
what about
put it to public,
just scheduling it for a day, 3 days in the future, is that going to help you? Okay, is it better to make my video today and post it today, or make my video today and post it 3 days from now? That's kind of part of the question. Like, is there a benefit to it?
It depends. Are you one of those people that do all your videos like on a weekend and then upload them all and then list them all at the same time? Because then you spam everybody with the notification that you have a live upcoming.
You're talking about lives.
Chances are
lives, right?
If you do that three or more three or more schedules at one time, a lot of people will start unsubscribing to you because you fill their feed up, and that's one of the worst things you can do is fill a feed up.
Talking about lives, not videos. Is there a purpose why a video would need to be scheduled ahead? I mean, is there benefit to a video being scheduled 3 days to 7 days ahead of schedule rather than I finished it today, boom, I'm throwing it out today?
Well, the only benefit would be if you're doing it because you just released a video and you don't want to release 2 or 3 videos at the same time.
Yeah.
Or you want to, if you look at your analytics, you say, when did everybody watch my video? The last video I did about this subject, and it says 5 o'clock. So then you would release it at 5 o'clock
somewhere
the next day or 2 days or 3 days down the road.
Sorry.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I've been trying to get videos scheduled out lately, but I'm the opposite. I don't film on the weekends. I film during the week and take the weekend off. If I do, I mostly do Monday through Thursday, but if I have extra, I'll put them Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because the weekdays do better for me. But if I do have a video coming out on the weekend, it's because I videoed it during the week usually. Unless it's a recipe that I want to make on the weekend, I may video that.
Right.
But other than that, I mostly work during the week and take the weekends off. Hi, Prepper 101.
That's usually what I try to do, because a lot of times I'll do my gaming content on the weekends and just record 3 or 4 different videos and be done with it.
Yeah, it's easier to do that so you don't have to block up your camera or your phone or whatever you use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is listed as new on YouTube?
Let me see what the.
Hi,
well,
Jennifer.
everybody knows about the shorts, right?
Anything under 3 minutes is considered a short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not everybody does though. So I've been trying to kind of like stretch it out a little bit or combine 2 pieces of content to make it longer. Either of those.
Yeah.
So it makes me wonder, how it was the 8 minutes so you can get an ad. I'm wondering, because of the 3-minute short, is that 8 minutes now going to be 10?
It's totally different. There's different ad campaigns for shorts compared to videos and lives.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can actually embed
Richard?
more ads on a short because there's more screen area. They don't have to
Right.
cover up that middle part. It's more area. And if you look when you watch shorts, there's a lot of ads there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ads.
Okay.
Also, when you do those lives this way, vertical,
Yeah.
they can put more ads too, I think. I noticed that.
Hmm.
I have a little harder of a time watching lives that do that because the chat just disappears and it's harder to hit like anyway.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite thing. If I really want to watch the person, I'll try to watch it, but it's not my favorite format to watch as far as
Well, and some, because I have people that just love watching just the shorts.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know,
make a lot more shorts in the spring and summer than I do in the
That's
winter.
the phone people. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
what are you talking about? No.
I haven't done that for a while. I used to do that a lot, just go through the shorts and watch stuff. But usually I'll go to a specific channel and watch their shorts. But I heard that if you're a managing moderator on someone's channel, like I'm Heather's and Heather's mine, I can't comment on her shorts and she can't comment on mine. Is that just a little glitch or is there a purpose for that?
I don't know. It's probably a glitch that they've been working on because you've noticed they over the last year they've changed a lot in the chat. Remember when that stupid little heart thing was in the way all the time at that bottom comment?
Yeah. Yeah.
And everybody started taking that off, disabling it, and then they said why? And I'm like, have you not looked at chat if you're a mod trying to figure that out? Wait,
Yeah,
you have to wait. If somebody leaves a bad comment, you have to wait until it clears that heart to do something about it.
Right.
And,
That makes
and
sense.
they fixed it. They put it down in with everything else.
The Vineyard Chicks live actually had some had a troll. I've never seen them have a troll before, and me and a bunch of other people were just like trying to. And Xander, we were all just trying to keep the.
Unfortunately, that's one of my trolls
ahead of time because one of your sometimes if you don't commonly have guests, your guests could be the purpose of it, but that's okay. I mean, your friends are your friends, and I'll take the roles, I guess.
Yeah, they already know about it and everything.
Yeah. Well, we've all had our share of trolls, and that's one of the things that comes with having a bigger channel. The bigger your channel get, the more people see it, the more mean or trolly type comments you have. In shorts, the more people that watch it, the more chance you have of some bratty little teenager out there making some smart butt comment about your stuff. And that's what I think it is. But it could also just be angry people that are stuck inside, who knows?
Well, that's the thing. You would expect it from kids, but you wouldn't expect it from adults.
It is adults too. I know it is.
A lot of adults.
I'm mostly picture teenagers, but I think it's adults too.
Yeah.
You must be a managing moderator on all those channels, Jan.
So is that what it is?
That's what I've been hearing. I've heard that 2 or 3 times lately.
I'll have to watch that.
They just have trouble with leaving comments on shorts. It's I can be not even a mod and I'll leave a comment because I used to not leave comments on shorts because that issue. But since leaving comments for the survival seeds, because people are doing a lot of shorts, so I have to leave comments on shorts now. A lot of them, it just doesn't let me, and I'm not modded or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I noticed that there was a few channels that I'm not even any sort of a mod on. That happens for me too. So, a question. So when you go down into your YouTube studios and you scroll down there and you can do more tags.
Oh yeah.
Is it good to do as many tags as you can? Does it still not
You
really matter, or does it?
as long as it's toward the video, just don't make up a bunch
Yeah,
of
random.
or they're cracking down if, say, Gail has her weird container thing, collab, and
Yeah,
if I put Gail in my tab, in that box with the tabs, or tags, I can actually get in trouble for that because it's using somebody else's channel
right.
as
I get it.
advertising.
So we should not be tagging other channels.
Well, there's places for that, not in
It
the
should be in the
not in the
description.
hashtag area.
Not in the bottom hashtags. I say the bottom because there's
Yeah.
the first
If-
three in the description box. Then there's that bottom set of tags. So there should be no channel names except for your own in those bottom tags, right?
No, unless it's like, you're already, like if I do a prepping video, I put prepping, and there might be a prepping channel named prepping out there, but something like that. But usually if I tag somebody, I'll tag them in the title or the description area, and that's the @ symbol in their tag,
Yeah.
not the hashtag.
How many do you recommend? Under 10, under 8, under 3 on that second set of tags? How many do you recommend on that? What's your recommendation?
If you go, say you're doing a gardening video and you say gardens, gardening, and stuff like that, that kind of overloads the subject.
So just stick with, well, what I've been doing is
the one that has the most
container gardening and raised bed gardening. That's what I've been doing.
Well, then you should cut the gardening, cut one of them off to just do raised beds, and then raised bed gardening, or container gardening. That would be fine. But
And leave off plain old gardening.
If you overload it with
is already in there.
too many gardenings, they will erase all gardening. So they won't put it out for gardening.
So pick the one that has like the most views on it. Instead of doing gardening.
Yeah, what you could do is, if you don't have like TubeBuddy or anything like that, you can go in YouTube search and type gardening, and it'll drop down a list of stuff. The top 5 are usually the best for searching, so you can use whatever pops up.
Yeah, when you start to put in that time. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sorry, welcome.
Hi, G3GS Farm. Welcome in. So he, 99 Gamer, wanted to ask about advertising your channel. Do you have any advice about that? Sutton.
A good way to get kind of blackballed in a community is going into somebody else's live and say, hey, look at my channel, I just did this video, or hey, would you go check out my video, I need subscribers, you remember back in the day when if somebody typed in subscriber, it was bad. You could actually it would actually pop up as a mod had to okay it,
as if it were a bad word or something.
Yeah,
which to YouTube.
And they've relaxed it a little bit, but that's one of the reasons why they cut down on it, because everybody was going into other people's lives and trying to advertise.
I think just being in there is your advertisement.
Yeah.
Okay. You're networking. So if you're trying to advertise your channel, this is my suggestion. If you're trying to advertise your channel, look to see who's live. Go into that live for 10 minutes. Set your timer, 10 minutes. Go to the next one, 10 minutes. Say hi to several people. Go to the next one, 10 minutes. If you hear a subject you like, stay there and talk. That's how you network and make friends.
Yeah.
Is you go on and find, and go on to people you don't know, because you can make friends really well that way without having to advertise yourself and make people.
So supporting other channels is probably one of the best ways to build a community.
Yeah.
Just, going in and saying hi and then dropping a few comments here and there. Other people notice that and they'll pop on over.
Yeah, Lori. Lori said, I've told Bob not to do that on survival seeds, but he thought it's on subject. I can just hear y'all's conversation.
I think it just kind of sounds a little cocky and arrogant.
Yeah.
When people overly.
Oh yeah.
If it's your friend, like if I go into Heather's live and I talk about something I'm doing, that's kind of okay, because we're friends. We talk on the phone. We know each other personally.
Right. But
if it's someone you don't have conversations and emails and texts with, then they're not going to take it as well. There's levels of how much you know people, and you have to know where you are on that level. And if you don't know them well enough, then I would not be doing that.
Yeah, you get it a lot in the gaming community. You'll have people come in there and say, can you advertise my channel? Can you go look at my channel? Can you show my channel on your live? And you just kind of ignore them. That's the sad part. They do get to where people just don't pay attention to them, and that's it does the opposite.
Yeah. You can, if you're looking for new channels to follow, one of the best places to look is look in your friends' videos in their comment section. Click on that, go to that channel, watch 2 videos in full and make 2 comments. Do not use the word new. Do not use the word subscribe. Usually we'll make it stick. And if you're lucky, they'll see that comment and wait a couple of days and come back to you and be your friend as well. So
I had somebody leave a comment that said, I'm just here for the collab. Thanks.
Yeah, nice. I know.
Sometimes I have to read it like several times.
Some of those kind of I just hit a heart on those. I don't reply. Some of those really big collabs where we're getting tons of comments and they're just trying to enter the giveaway, I just go heart. Because
they need a heart all or like all.
Yeah. I do that on the big collab, not on my normal comments.
I mean, so don't get me wrong, Lori. I mean, if you are here because of the collaboration,
new content,
I found you because of the collaboration. I'm just here for the collab.
It is not dedicated to go into someone else's live and advertise your channel. So if you're a new content creator, you can now say you've been told once it's not good etiquette to advertise your channel in someone else's live.
Yeah, a lot of times.
So maybe people don't know. Like Jan said, give them the benefit of the doubt. They just don't know yet.
Yeah, a lot of times the host won't say nothing about it, but the people who are in the chat are like, "That's not cool."
Yeah.
Right. That's I consider that
that's a big no.
If the person sees you and they know you're going live, that's different. Like Jan shows up and I say, Jan's going to be going live in 20 minutes. That would be okay because Jan and I are in a Friday night lineup. So we know Jan's going after me. I'm supposed to go before her, then Scott, you know, and then later on in the night, Brenda goes and does a late night live. So, yeah. But
Right.
in a normal case where you're not in a thing where you're following each other, then yeah, that would be kind of not nice to do. What else is new on YouTube? I'm gonna keep asking that because I know you look like you have notes over there. So I'm
No,
gonna
I don't do notes.
I'm gonna try to make sure you get through your notes. It looks like you typed some notes out somewhere over there. I see you looking up at something. So
I was just looking at because it'll say what's new in the studio. A lot of times, everybody should be looking at that stuff.
yeah, at your
Especially the terms of service ones where they change all the time.
yeah.
And a lot of times I'll see it first, and it'll have a warning not to release these new terms of services.
I do notes if I'm doing some collaboration and I don't know them like extremely well. I don't want to mess up my words.
Yeah.
I'm doing notes right now.
I have written things down, like I want to remember the name of the channel. If there's like 3 hosts, you got to write that stuff down, man. It gets complicated. And then what dates their giveaway? What are they giving away? Yeah.
Right.
All the things. Yeah. Sometimes you have to write it down if it's too much. And some people's names you got to slow down and say them slower.
Right.
Like broke but bountifully blessed. I keep wanting to say broke but beautifully blessed. I keep trying to mess that up every time. Slow down and say it slower because I keep trying to mess it up.
Yeah. I try to screenshot like some of the people that I see commenting on my videos and stuff like that, because I want to try to remember so that I can send them some friend mail, or if they have a channel, you know, share their channel out of the community tab.
Yeah, sometimes I say comments so I can make sure I go back to their channel. So I'll leave the comment, go over to their channel, make a comment of one of their videos, and then I'll come back and make a comment back. So I can kind of keep track of who I want to make sure I'm visiting the people that are visiting me.
Yeah. I used to have to do when my gaming channel was popular. I used to at the very end I would put one of the week's top supporter, or the one that, you know, watched them and commented the most and stuff. I'd put their name inside the video somewhere or inside the game, and I'd have to write that down because gaming names are really weird.
Oh yeah, there's my nephew has one called Glitch, but I forget what the numbers are behind it. But you're doing okay, Lori. You're doing okay. What was that? I was gonna say something now. I forgot what it was. Oh, I've been trying to work on lately, shouting out my members, trying to work on members only content, posting them on my community tab and adding them to a playlist.
Well, see, there's a good thing. I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but you can say you're going to schedule a video for next week or something. You can actually schedule it for members only first, and then at that certain time it'll release to everybody else.
Yeah,
that's what I usually do.
Like, are you going to release that to everybody? I said, nope, I'm going to leave it as members only.
Well, no, see, this
like I was being mean. I said, well, I have to offer them something.
No, this is different. This is a different.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Ariella does it on her channel a lot. She'll schedule it on Tuesday for members only, and then on Friday it'll go up for everybody.
No,
different thing?
That's not the same things. Okay, say I'm going to release a video on Monday. there's a section on there to release first to members only, and then Monday it'll release to everybody.
Yeah.
So the members get 2 or 3 days of free content, and then because everybody else will see it, but they can't.
They can't click on it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's neat. That's a neat feature. And Dale does notes. So I've been trying to work on that for both channels. So, and Lori with It All Adds Up is a member on Gail Southern Living and also a member on Broken Hearts Ministry. So shout out to Lori with It All Adds Up. If I have a moderator in here, if you guys would put up Lori's link and go by and check out her channel. She's a really good supporter, and she likes to grow stuff. She has a tortoise and a parrot and a lot of green gardening babies.
Green things.
Yeah. And a lot of survival seeds prizes because she puts out a lot of content.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the giveaways this Sunday. Yay.
I know someday maybe I'll have to get your guys' help on the what'd you call it? The friends? I don't remember what it's called. The special things, people. Things.
The special people?
I don't know what
people.
Yeah, no, the members. Yeah,
Oh.
the members. See, I don't have it yet. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Well, you have multiple friends that are monetized. So when it comes time, you have all kinds of people you have all kinds of people to call and ask questions. You got I know for sure you got a whole group of people to call. So that's good.
See, members thing over on the gaming side is because you can leave stuff inside the games saying this person is a member, and you can make a wall or something. Also, if you have higher tiers and you have like a server, they get access to the server, and that's a big incentive for people to play with a YouTuber and stuff.
Well, that'll be fun someday.
Is there any more things on YouTube that are new that you wanted to tell us about tonight?
No, just that mainly the description thing is so important now.
Right. Check yes or no.
Yeah, and that.
Yeah.
Yes, TGIF. Yeah.
TGIF. Yeah.
Well, we did pretty good, but I bet you. Does anybody else in chat have any questions?
Yeah, we got about 13 minutes left. Simply Jan Homestead will be going live in 13 minutes. But if you have any questions, if you'll put them in all caps.
Ooh, what's for dinner? My voice is kind of cracky.
Well, I'm actually going to have a treat night tonight, and yeah, don't get too excited because it's like common normal food, but to me it's cool, right? So we're gonna have grilled cheese, potato salad, and I'm gonna have a vitamin water. That's gonna be my treat.
Are you gonna throw some bacon? Ooh, that sounds good. Bacon on the grilled cheese.
No, I'm not gonna put bacon on my grilled cheese.
Yeah.
But see, the bread is a treat. The vitamin water I should technically not be drinking, but that's what I've chosen for my treat meal.
I'm gonna do adult mac and cheese, homemade adult mac and cheese. I'm gonna add some ground beef bacon and maybe some like specialty sausage dogs. And some bell peppers and stuff like that. Just daddy mac and cheese.
Did you hear about Tina's collab about the hot dogs?
Yeah. I'm going to be doing it. That'll be fun.
I have a couple of ideas. We'll see which one I end up with. I'm gonna try to put up Lori's link here because
that happens. I do that sometimes. Cream corn instead of regular corn.
Anybody have any questions for Bushcraft Family? I'm gonna try to throw up Lori's link real quick.
So, how long have you been? I know it's been said many times. Doing content with YouTube.
Since it was released, actually, before it was released, I was one of 100 people that were allowed to use YouTube before it was released.
Right. Wow.
And it's changed so much.
Just 100 people. Were people already commenting on videos and stuff? Were they testing?
No, there was no YouTube. This is before you got to sign up to this new thing to where you could upload videos. Back then it was mainly gamers. That's the majority of the people who got and then there was the girl things. But it was mainly gamers that signed up for this.
Cheerleaders?
What are girls?
They're probably cheerleaders too, but
Well,
a lot of them went over to Twitch.
Yeah. Yes, that's awesome. Thank you, Greg. Don't forget to give a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Yeah. Whoever's chat you're in tonight, whether it be Heather's, mine, or Bushcraft Family, be sure to put a thumbs up. If somebody would put up the link for Simply Green Homestead, we can make sure to go over and check her out. We got about 9 minutes left. We have to watch it really closely because Jan's right after this.
And Jan's on it. She's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, we have to be strict. I have a microwave right there, so if you ever see me looking this way, I'm looking at the time.
Right.
So I'm sure we're right on the time.
Yeah, I've got my giveaway tonight too.
Oh, what time is it?
8 o'clock Eastern.
Oh, yeah. So on the 1st,
is it a members only giveaway or a everybody giveaway?
Both. Members always get an extra turn, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
So on the 1st of April is actually
my birthday. Yeah.
My grandma's birthday was April 1st.
Oh.
So technically, I can do April Fools all year round because I was born that day.
I like it.
That's why you're a cut up. I did. I wanted to say I was in Linda from another time chat. I think I might have missed maybe the first 5 minutes, but I pretty much watched the whole entire thing. I think I just missed a few minutes, but I watched the rest of it. And I really enjoyed hearing about your life story, and it was lots of ups and downs there.
I like it.
Yeah,
I told her, I said, I'm gonna make all your viewers depressed.
Pressed, cried.
I don't look at it that way though.
Do you ever think?
I don't either.
I
Sorry.
think every bad thing that happens to us
got to
makes us stronger.
Write a book.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Every bad thing that happens to us, I think, makes us stronger, and it makes us the person we are today. We could say, I wish I could go through life again and not do that, but I wouldn't be me if I did that. I wouldn't be the same me. I am the comedy and the serious and the all the different sides of Gail are about the way I was raised and the things I've gone through, and even the things I've gone through on YouTube. All that has molded and shaped me into the person I am today, and all of you guys. And if you haven't watched that, go back to the replay. Did it run on your channel too, or just on go back to or Bushcraft Family's channel. Watch the replay about his life story and how he grew up. Check it out because it's very interesting. So the survival giveaway is this Sunday. What time is it, Charles?
What's that?
The survival seeds giveaway. What time does that start? 5:15 Central Time?
Well, 5:15 your time. 6:15 Eastern.
Yeah.
So that would be 3:15 mine.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all chitter chatting in the morning and
Yeah.
Heather's
So quick question, so I can get it in. Penny wanted to know again, when will you be writing a book, Charles?
Well, if one day, if I ever sit down for long enough to actually write something, that might work out, but I can never sit long enough to do it.
Okay, on day one, I came out.
Well, see, that's the odd thing. I remember when I was around a year old, my mom feeding me bananas. She was over mushing them up, and I was excited because I was getting bananas. And that's the only memory I have of my mom was feeding me bananas.
I remember in the summer, my mom used to make Kraft macaroni and cheese out of the box, and we would have Kraft macaroni and cheese by itself or with some ranch style beans or maybe with some hot dogs. It was all like really simple, easy stuff like during the day.
Yeah.
And I remember in the summertime, we always had lots of zucchini. And my dad grew a big garden. Even in the times that we lived in the city, he grew a big garden. And my mom would make big batches of zucchini bread, and she'd set it out on the table in tea. And my neighborhood friends would just go through that. To them, it was just food. And probably most of them didn't actually eat zucchini, but they really enjoyed it. So,
just like
I remember watching the Smurfs and He-Man and She-Ra and eating chips and salsa.
Well, beanie weenies are in a can now. Back in the day, we used to make beans with hot dogs in them.
I will never eat beanie weenies, but I buy those little cans of beanie weenies for the homeless because I figure they could pop the top of that open and just put their fork or their spoon and eat right out of it. Just like pork and beans, you can eat them cold, and they're. One time I forgot to heat them up, and I ate them that way, and I was like, okay, well, they're pretty good this way.
Everything that's in a can is already cooked.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, my mom did easy stuff. She had 4 kids.
Right? Okay, Jan. Jan's going. Just getting ready.
Jan's going. Yeah, 2 minutes till. So please go by Simply Jan Homestead's channel and see what she's going to talk about tonight. I don't really know what her subject matter is for tonight, but go by and see what she's talking about. Ozark meetup is getting closer as we go by. Vienna sausages. I buy Vienna sausages.
You take crescent rolls.
I also don't eat those either, but
wrap them with crescent rolls and bake them in the oven. Then you have, never mind.
Cold bean sandwich. I've never heard of a cold bean sandwich. Have you?
Yeah. Butter and you put beans on it. Oh, that's a good sandwich.
Did you ever have a mayonnaise sandwich when you were a kid?
Yeah. Mayonnaise and peanut butter together. It tastes like a bologna sandwich.
I gotta
try that.
And salad.
Charles, we need you to start a collaboration on that. Mayonnaise and peanut butter tastes like bologna.
You gotta do a shrimp.
Yeah.
Put it together and eat it.
I remember people coming out with collaborations like that where you make your childhood snack or you try a specific thing to see if you like it. I think that would be a really cool collab.
Ariel was having a good one with the sausage.
You know what we used to do for our poor kids snack? We used to take Cheerios in the pan and add butter or margarine and heat it up and make hot butter Cheerios. We used to have that. Another snack we used to have in the summer, we would get corn tortillas and put butter in the pan, maybe add a little bit of salt and just flip them over and get them warm and eat them on a plate. Just hot buttered corn tortillas.
I used to put cinnamon and sugar. I'd butter a tortilla and put cinnamon and sugar on it and roll it up.
Yeah.
Still don't like ketchup. I only eat ketchup on fries, and I only eat mustard on corn dogs.
Yeah, I agree with the ketchup on fries, not on eggs.
Mayo, peanut butter, banana. I've had peanut butter and smushed up bananas on a sandwich. I have had that. Yeah. All right, it's time for us to go. Jan is starting live. Thank you, Charles, for coming up and talking about what's new on YouTube. If you came in just now and you didn't hear this whole entire live, go back and watch the replay on one of our channels and see what Bushcraft Family had to say about what's new on YouTube. Interesting subject matter. Thank you for agreeing to come up here with us and talk about all this. And we'll see you guys all over at Simply Jan Homestead. Bye, guys.
Have a good Friday.
Bye.
Bye.